We have a terraced house, so our house and our neighbor's house are together. It's a 2 stories high, 2 rooms upstairs, living room, kitchen, bathroom, and a laundry room. When walking up to the house, you will go through the patio, where you will go past the living room window, and to our door. We had a few windows in the whole house, but they are all in almost normal human height from outside, so people can just stare in. Anyway, that is what I would describe our house like. I grew up in that house, so I only know most of these stories from my parents. Thinking about it now, it's giving me goosebumps. So I was around 3 to 4 years old, and I was outside the house playing. My mom suddenly noticed that I was giggling a lot, and sounded like I was talking to someone. We know everyone in town, so she didn't think too much of it. When she went outside for a quick smoke, she could see me from the patio, but she couldn't see the person I was talking to. So she called me over to her, asking me who I was talking to. I told her I was talking to an old man, and that he wanted to come inside and play with me and my toys. She thought I was talking to an imaginary friend. So she said, yes, that he could. Not knowing she had invited a not friendly phenomenon into our house. This old guy was not friendly at all. As a kid I didn't know it, but when I grew older, I could tell he wasn't just an imaginary friend, he was an evil spirit. He would knock on our doors and windows. Knock things down or move them around. He was the reason I couldn't walk down our stairs forward, only backwards. He would push me down the stairs and make loud, thumbing sounds down or up the stairs. When I was 12 years old, we started sleeping in our living room for 2 to 3 years, because the old guy stayed upstairs in our bedrooms. I remember I had a lot of sleep paralysis up in my bedroom, where the old guy was scaring me, walking slowly towards me. He had really dark eyes, almost black, around 60 to 70 years old, open mouth, and had a raspy old voice. He didn't say much when he did, but in short sentences. I can't remember them, but I know he wanted to tell me something. You'll understand at the end of my story. I remember one thing from when we slept in our living room. I had an out-of-body experience. I was watching me and my parents sleeping. Suddenly I noticed a shadow at our kitchen door, and I noticed it was looking at my mom. Then I noticed that my mom had sleep paralysis, but this time, it wasn't the old guy she saw, but a demon with a long cloak and was holding chains in its hands. It swung them like a lasso, and threw it at my mom's feet. The chains locked to my mom's feet, and my mom couldn't do anything but watch it, trying to scream. The demon started to pull my mom off the couch, and she just laid motionless. As soon as she hit the floor, she could finally scream, and woke up my dad and me. She couldn't talk, and my dad was so confused, so I told him what I saw, and we called the priest to cleanse our house. My mom couldn't walk on her feet for over a week after that experience. When we were gonna move to Denmark from our home city, we had to get our boxes from the attic, and as we were getting them down, we found a picture of the old man. We quickly found our Bible, and we said prayers, burned the picture, and I just felt at peace. I knew he was trying to tell me something, but I still never know why. Later, I found out that the old guy was my friend's grandpa, who died years ago, but he lived in that house before us. I go visit his grave whenever I am in our old city.